in Yellowstone season 2. It's at a heightened state. We step out there in a very bold way.
This season's bigger. It's more exciting than the first season.
It's packed, there's a lot of action.
The stakes feel higher. The writing is incredible.
Every time you get a script for a different episode, you just can't wait to open it up and see what's gonna happen.
Every script all of a sudden becomes so charged with this electricity.
The words that come out of Taylor Sheridan are just phenomenal.
The great acting from Kevin all the way down.
Season 2, we're all kind of mixed together, and you see the different kind of dynamic that brings.
It's startling, it's striking. If you like season 1, you're gonna love season 2.
3, 2, 1, go!
There's no more setting anything up or getting to know anyone. Now it's just you can hit the ground running and take it as far as you want.
You get to really delve deeper into these characters, into their backstories.
We have new villains, we have the old villains mixing with the new villains, we got new characters on the ranch.
Our problems, they're worse than they were in the first season.
You know, season 1, you had these kind of 3 forces coming at each other, fighting for the same thing, and the Beck brothers come along now and threaten all 3 of them.
Stakes just got higher and higher, and it's just become more dangerous.
It's a bigger adversary than what we saw in the first season.
It was so much fun to jump into those boots of Malcolm Beck. And when I asked Taylor Sheridan who Malcolm Beck is, he goes, you're gonna do some dark stuff. And I go, what does that mean? He goes, well, that's what it means. Because it just gets crazier every time, which for an actor is what you really want. And I'm having an awesome time on the show.
I feel an RL's coming.
You bet your ass it's coming.
For all the characters, you're so invested. You want to know what's going to happen. Jimmy's storyline is so great.
You know, the more time you spend with a character, the more invested you are in what happens to them. And like all the characters, like I'm the biggest fan of Yellowstone. So for me, Casey, Rip, I'm so interested to see what happens to them. I so want to see what happens to Monica.
It's all set up. Things have a domino effect, and when something happens, other things are going to fall.
It's like a big book that you don't want to ever put down. Taylor's imagination is just so profound.
I think it's almost like a little bit of a treasure hunt. You know, it's like we're constantly finding out things about these characters.
I think what makes this show special, obviously, it starts with Taylor, and then it becomes a collaboration. It's a great cast, man. We are all very fortunate to have each other. Everybody has just gotten along so well, and the crew, too. I mean, it's just like a little family.
We're so passionate about it as a cast. It's not lost on any of us the privilege to return and make it even better.
You hear the heartbeat of a show that is catching the imagination of the people.
You know, to go to work every day with Kevin Costner and Cole Hauser and Wes and everyone else, it's such a great cast.
The camaraderie of being on horseback with the guys, it was the most fulfilling for me to shoot, but I am enthralled watching the scenes that I'm not in.
Everyone wants this to be a really fantastic, memorable show.
You're just waiting with bated breath for the next episode.
I think a lot of interesting moments between characters that we haven't seen interact before.
I mean, there are moments where my jaw's on the floor.
I think people are going to be really pleased with where it's going, and now that they know the world, they can really stretch it out a bit and take it even further.
You thought the first season was wild. Get ready for this.
It's gone to another DEF CON level, if you will. The gloves are really off, so where do we go from there?